I'm sure you already saw by the title, yo. So I'm gonna get into this story time, like real time, okay? So I think I was in the 11th grade when this happened, right? Maybe 12th, maybe 12th. One of those, okay, for real. So at that time, I was getting my bag. You see, I was running it up. So I was doing some side hustle thing. You get me? So I was trying to invest. I was doing some investing thing. So okay, so me, like, I've always been a guy who has been into like internet and like the making money space. You get me? So you know when you're on YouTube and you're like, hey, how to make money? Yeah. I was that guy basically. I know one of you all have done that. I know everyone has done that. How to make money online? Yeah. Those videos, care for her, care for her. But it does give you an idea. So I'm not going to talk on that too much. At least it does give you an idea of what you can make. Boom, like it's a Friday. Okay. So I was scrolling on the internet at that time. You feel me? I just came back from school, like I'm chilling. You get me? At that time I had Telegram, and for those who know Telegram, some of y'all know Telegram, you can get everything there, boy. There you can get everything. It's like the clean version of what you would get from like this dark web and stuff like that. So I was trying to run it up while I was young. So yeah. So I had Telegram at that time. So I was in this like trading signal, forex and gold signal groups. You get me? So the groups would send you like a notification. You just enter the trade, and hopefully you make it out. You make it out the trenches. Some of y'all are going to say it's my fault for believing in signals, and I know I should have studied it myself. Some of y'all are going to say you should have just studied this yourself. But at that time, boys, I was in like the 11th grade, 12th grade. Like it's the end of, like I'm at the end of like my high school years. So I have to like clean it. I have to be tough. So I can't be distracted, because if you slip and fall, you might fail. You get me? That's a bar. You feel me? So I was like, let me use some signals, and plus these signals are saying 98% win rate. So that means that we are profitable, right? Boys, that's a lie. That's a lie. I'm telling you, these signal groups, they tell you 98%. At the end of your month, you're going to be losing. You're barely going to be break even. If you make a profit, break even, baby. So yeah, I just came back from school. It's afternoon, just chilling, scrolling on the phone. So I see a Telegram like notification. I was just checking out the signals to see if the group is accurate. So I had experience with this group already. So I would go on a paper trading, right? I would go on Trading View and open the position using like paper trading. So basically, paper trading is where it's like a simulation. You don't use your own money; it's fake money to simulate the act of trading without using real money. So if you say one lot, it's going to show as if like this was your money, but it ain't your money. And I have to tell you, live trading and simulation is a different ball game for her. Like it don't work, buddy. Don't work. So at that time I didn't have that much money, so I was doing like that as a substitute. You get me? And the reason I didn't have money was because I was losing it while I trying to attempt these signals real time on my account, and I would get blown. My account would get blown. Like, yo, honestly, like, yeah. Getting a blown account is, yeah, is not nah. So I finished doing everything on Trading View, right? I go back to the Telegram app, see, for the group, for the signal, and I just double check the levels and see whether I entered it well on my Trading View. Everything is correct, and after I'm done, like I see a pop-up message, a crypto group signal notification in the group. Normally in these groups, like they will promote other signal groups, and then these owners own those groups also. So yeah. So I saw a signal notification, and sometimes it's an ad, sometimes it's the owner trying to promote their other group or trying to get something from it. You get me? So I saw this, I'm like, it's free, let me join. But I think that at that time it was an ad. So I see this and I'm like, man, let me enter and let's see what's happening. You can't leave any money behind. So I joined the group, and immediately I see Binance winnings. You know those screenshots, they say 200%. Usually I'm used to this. I'm used to this, like these traders are trying to show you like deep blues and stuff like that. Yeah. So I'm used to that. I'm like, then I scroll down. I'm like, okay, let me see. I see charts. And guess what I see? I see like charts with like long candles, like going up. And instantly I'm like, I haven't seen this before. It's probably news. I'm like, nah, this is probably news. Okay, I go down, I scroll down. Okay, I'm like, another one. And at that time, it's like crypto, so it's different coins on the chart. So I'm like, yeah, this is probably not like news, because this was all happening in on like 1 minute what they call chart. This was all happening in a 1 minute chart. So 1 minute chart, I'm like, if there's two bullish candles on a 1 minute chart, so that means that this all happened in 2 minutes. So like, okay, I'm like, okay, yeah, immediately I'm surprised because I'm used to like normal gold and forex pair volatility and stuff, you get me? But these crypto signals were crazy. Like, I was seeing candles going up. I'm like, what? Okay. So I scroll down to the latest posts. I'm like, and then I see an announcement that a coin is going to go up in like on and this is all happening on Sunday. They'll tell you that there's going to be a coin, but they don't tell you what the coin's name is, so you can't prepare before that. Okay, we're going to announce the coin when it drops and you must enter quick. This is what we call now we would call it meme coin. We would call it meme coin trading. So but back then it was still considered legitimate crypto trading. Like, yeah. No one is manipulating the market or the liquidity at the time. Most people didn't know. So yeah, and they're saying like it's 100% a sure win. And based on the results, I'm scrolling above. I'm like, yeah, okay, it seems like it's true. Okay, I see the evidence. And one thing I hate from these scammers, right, is that they would put like a disclaimer and say like, do your own research. These coins that they're promoting unpopular, so obviously they don't have that much coverage on it. They don't have that much media coverage on it. So they are promoting these coins. Meanwhile, they know that all the info that you must get is from them, so it's biased already. So either way, you're losing. So so yeah, I see this and I'm like, let me try last time. I might strike gold. It's kind of reminding me of this other meme where like there's two mine workers. So after I see this announcement, I'm like, I can't miss this. I can't miss this. If I hit this, okay, if it's 100%, I can't lose, buddy. Okay, this might be the only chance to be rich and stop being a brokey. Like, I need to make a plan to make money. Coincidentally, on Saturday, right, I was going to get some money from this other side hustle that I was doing at that time, and I remember it was like $30. So at that time, so now it would be like 530, but back then it was maybe six, maybe 500 at that time. So it's like, it's a lot. Like, for sure, it's a lot. You get me? I'm like, if this is true, I can make at least 2,000. So about $100 or more. I'm like, okay, yeah, this seems like a plan. So I'm like already planning on Friday that when I receive the money on Saturday, I'll transfer it to a crypto trading platform. So these coins that are being announced, right, the group will tell you like, you need to get it on this platform. This is where you're going to make the most amount of money, which is a platform named what do you call it, Maxi. To have this app so that you can have everything deposited. So now like Saturday comes, I get the money. I'm like, thank you, Nkulunkulu. This is a sign that I'm going to be riding in a Maybach. So I have to be disciplined so that I can make it out the suburbs and onto the mountains. You get me? I need to have a mountain view. Hey, I'm tired of living in the suburbs. You get me? This shit is trim. I get the whole money deposited into Maxi. So now we are on. Okay, I got the money. I deposited it in Maxi. So now we are on. We're on. I open the group again, and the one thing they do is that they are busy, like, they send live countdowns. Like, they'll say 24 hours, okay, 24 hours to go, or they'll say 20 hours to go, and then they'll say like 14 hours to go, okay, and it's accurate. Even when you check the time, you're like, oh, okay. So it plays a role in like your psychology. So first, it creates a sense of like agency, you get me, and which builds FOMO, which is like madness and badness combination. What did Drake say? It's a combination. So they tell us that this coin will be announced at like I think they use Eastern Standard Time, but here at the time I remember that it was like 7 o'clock afternoon, South African time. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to enter and I'm going to wait for them. I'm going to wait so for the announcement, and when it happens, I'm going to be in. So finally, it's Sunday and it's time for the Champions League. In my mind, it's time for this Champions League, and we're making it out, boys. Mind you, they're busy sending live countdown updates every time. So you're like, okay, it builds that means these guys are on it. That means these guys are on. They want to genuinely help you. Okay. Finally, it's like 6. I remember it at 6 o'clock, like an hour before they tell us which coin we must quickly execute and get our money. Okay. So they tell us like you have to be fast to execute everything so that you can win, so that you can gain max profit. So I'm just counting down, and then finally 6:59 comes. I open Maxi crypto platform. I'm like, I'm waiting for the coin to be announced so that I want to be the first one to search it up, execute everything. Okay, so I'm like, okay, I'm still waiting. Finally, seven hits. Immediately, I check the coin. Immediately, they send the notification. I check the coin on Maxi. It pops up. I click it. I buy. Guess what happens? Boys, huh? I should have knew it was a red flag when this happened. So when I did this, right, the platform, it was so slow to execute my order, and it took some time. Meanwhile, the candle is going up. Meanwhile, people are it's pumping, and at that time, when the order finally got executed, it was already at the top of like the first minute. It was already at the top of the first minute. I'm like, okay, nah, for sure. Although I missed what was happening, it's not going to be that much of losing out on profit. You get me? I can still make something. I can still make at least 1,000. Then I see that other one candle go. Okay, I'm like, I'm in deep blues. I'm in deep blues. I'm in deep blues. I'm ready to flex on Instagram. I'm ready to flex. I'm going to tell this boy that I made it. I made it. I'm gonna do the money spread. You get me? So like, I'm just waiting for it to push up. I needed to pump. We're cooking at this time. They say that they will tell us when to close. Okay, I'm like, nah, it's going up. So let's just wait. Let's just be patient. What did they say? Patience is key. You get me? So it's, for sure it's going up. Okay, now it's like 2 minutes past 7. I'm like, I'm still holding. I mean, like $10 of profit. I'm like, okay, so if it was $30, $40, okay, I'm like, nah, I still need to at least get to $50. This is where I see flames. Like, this is a Maza. This is chaos. The third candle, okay. I see that thing going down. I mean, a $20 loss. I'm like, boy. Yeah, but we're still going to hold. Okay, I'm trying to still hold. I see that thing go to 25. I'm like, nah, it's going to rinse everything. At least I have to have $5. $5 is like clipper. It's like 100 rand, so I can still buy a quart or something. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, okay. $25. I'm like, it's cooked. I'm cooked. Yeah, I panic. I try to close position. But my order is getting executed slow. The same thing that happened when I was trying to buy. And that thing was going slow. The candle went down. Zero. When I tell you zero, I'm like, hopefully, I'm hoping to myself. I'm like, God, maybe it closed my position before it got to zero, before the whole coin got to zero. Because if it got to zero, I basically blew it. That first candle goes down, zero. Boys, when I say I should have been on Here's My Story, I blew it. By the time it executed, I was left with 2 cents. 2 cents dollars. I can't even do anything when I convert it to rands. I immediately closed the app. I tried to open it again. I'm like, maybe my account is tweaking. It's tripping in the bitch. So still 2 cents. I'm like, what? I went to the Telegram group. I see. So basically, the Telegram group, right? Only one person can send the results. Only one person can send a message. Is the person who's in charge of the group. So you won't see whether other people made money. They might be losing like me, but you won't see it. You get me? Because it's closed. You can't interact with other people who are also into the group. I'm telling you, this bro was celebrating. It's like, we're up, 300% profit. I'm like, bruh, I just lost. I was tired for real. Like, I felt like I was dreaming. I lost 500, gone. 500 rand. I didn't have a chance to at least get to 1,000. At least 1,000. I genuinely sat there and blamed myself. So I went to sleep, right? I'm like, nah, let me just go to sleep. Sleep. Time heals, so let's make the time accelerate. I was like, okay, the next day I'm going to school. I'm like, I wash up. I'm like, we're still going to school. Let's just go. I went on the transport. So during the drive, right, while we were picking up the other learners and stuff, like, I told my brother, I'm like, because genuinely I couldn't keep it inside. I'm like, brah, like I lost 500. He's like, what? How, brah? How did you lose 500? I was in so much pain. I was like, I had to tell someone. And honestly, that relieved my stress. Cause he's like, how, bruh? Basically, he didn't understand how. I'm like, bruh, this is internet money. This shit quick. Like scammers in general. Like this is why I don't fuck with scammers for real. Like this is why I hate scammers. Like I don't think I'll ever be a scammer. Like even if they gave me the chance to do this stuff, like if I'm a celebrity and stuff like that, I wouldn't do it because I genuinely know how it feels, bruh. And the fact that I was still in school, so that's better. But imagine the people that were like, I'm going to pay rent. I need 15,000. Let me put 5,000 down. Gone. Gone. And when I tell you, like, I genuinely think, like, scamming is way worse than someone stealing your phone. I had a conversation with my brother. He's like, so which one is worse? Scamming or getting robbed? I'm like, definitely getting robbed. Because, like, when you're getting scammed, like, it's a different feeling than getting robbed. Like, when you get robbed, you genuinely, you blame yourself, but also you understand that it wasn't in your control. You get me? It wasn't in your control. Like, it happened. Like, someone put out and threatened you. What can you do? What can you do, buddy? What can you do? Tell me. So, yeah. But getting scammed is, like, way worse because, like, you had control over everything. Like having to be, like, self-accountable. Yeah, it's hard. Like, this was a peak story time. This was just one story time that I have. Comment more.
I need my life back. Ain't no pause. I just look, it's empty. You changing up already. I'm just saying, I want